Hey, welcome back to Main Street Living, Cheryl. We got a good segment coming up, right?
Yeah, we do. Quincy, I think one thing a lot of us miss while working from home this past year is having easy access to the IT specialist at work, right? Our
Yeah.
next guest is an expert on the cloud, and he's here to help us understand this technology a little better. From RapidScale, welcome our cloud expert, Duane Barnes. Welcome to Main Street Living. So good to see you.
Hey, Duane.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So, we've all heard about the cloud, the mysterious place where all our stuff goes to be stored. So, can you shed a little bit of light on this? What exactly is the cloud?
Yeah, great question. Obviously not really a cloud, but effectively what it is just a collection of servers that sit in data centers all around the world. So as opposed to a kind of traditional IT for many years ago where a customer would buy a server, which is basically just a big computer and put it in a closet somewhere, those have all moved to kind of centralized data centers around the world. So that's really the simplest way to define what the cloud is.
Duane, I really wish you can explain that to my mother when I try to tell her, well, where does it go? So she gets concerned about the safety. And, well, is everybody going to see my cloud? Be like, first of all, it's not your cloud. So explain if it's safe or not, man.
Absolutely. Like I said, it's just a central place to control your data, and it's more scalable too. So if you think about like someone like Amazon, how their cloud was kind of born out of their own necessity. If you think about, they get into Black Friday and Cyber Monday every year and run out of capacity. Well, they engineered their own software for themselves and then sold the excess capacity to enterprises and companies. So.
Absolutely. And what about the safety, though, of the information in the cloud? I mean, can it be hacked? What about privacy issues? I always worry that someone's going to bust into one of those centers and then all of our info is gone forever.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about my mom. Like she bombards me with all those type of questions. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's similar to just about anything else in life. You need to do business with people you trust and companies you can trust, and effectively everyone out there that hosts data or customer data does the absolute best they possibly can, but no one can guarantee against a security breach. Unfortunately, the days that we live in, it's never, when you talk to security experts, they'll always say the same thing. It's not if you get hacked, it's when. And so the thing that I always encourage folks to do is, hey, don't put things that are obviously personally identifiable in the cloud if you can help it. Meaning, don't email your social security number to anybody. Don't email a credit card number. Don't put things out there that are just for the taken. Make it a little bit harder on the bad actors.
It's too late.
Oh no. Okay, all right. So if it's too late, then what do we do at that point?
The best thing you can do is contact the person that you sent the data to and ask them to delete it. Permanently delete it. That's the best thing. That way, if they get hacked for some reason, your data is not sitting out there. And we see this a lot. People think, oh, I'm just emailing the person next to me. It didn't leave my office. Unfortunately, it absolutely left your office, traveled about 3,000 miles and right back to the person. And there's plenty of stops along the point that it could be intercepted. So.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the information does more travel than we're doing at this point. I want to go and live in the cloud.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're already living in the cloud there, Cheryl. Now, Duane, obviously you've mentioned a few of the advantages and some of the disadvantages of the cloud, but are there things that we should be watching for when we choose the cloud service provider?
Yeah, I think compliancy and certifications, right? So anybody that goes through the effort to get audited externally, they're going to put the same level of effort into securing the data, and not even just security, but also making sure it's always available, what we call highly available, right? So, everyone knows when, Gmail goes down because, everyone's complaining about it on social media, right? And no different when Twitter has an outage, it's on CNN like 5 seconds later, like Twitter's having an outage. So a lot of work goes into making that infrastructure highly available. And the same level of work goes into making it secure. So you can look for certifications. There's standards called SOC 2, for example, or High Trust or PCI from the credit card industry. And RapidScale and Cox Business goes through a lot of effort to maintain those compliancies.
Cool.
Interesting. Okay, so where can people go if they want to learn more about the cloud? Because I think at this point, everybody we know who has a smartphone probably has some information in the cloud.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you can absolutely go to rapidscale.net. You can go to coxbusiness.com as well. We're a Cox Business company, so we put data in both places. You can learn more there, and certainly give us a call. We're happy to set up a chat and answer any questions folks might have.
Yeah, thank you so much, Duane, for stopping by. We definitely have to have you back on Main Street Living to give us some more useful tips on how to get more use from the cloud. So thank you again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all good stuff. We appreciate it. And Q, it's funny, as a meteorologist, I talk about clouds all the time. Not those types of clouds though, but again, it's something everybody uses.
Right. You know what, Cheryl, let's get our heads out of the clouds and back down on solid ground where we can see how women and girls of all races are empowered while celebrating Women's History Month. So we'll be right back.